continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
In keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate the benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion.
Yet these trivial actions could never break the bond between humanity and the Elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
The Advent administration reminds you to report all suspicious activity to your nearest peacekeeper. Only together can we build a better tomorrow. Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep gatecrasher.
60 seconds. Now.
Signal received. Loud and clear. Okay, gatecrasher. Your turn.
Advent forces are swarming to the blast point. We need to move on the package before they figure out what we're up to.
After all that big display and all that good video footage, now comes the game. It's an actual turn-based RPG style game, more of a tactical RPG if you will, and it is quite interesting at that. Everything is done using the joystick if you're on PC, obviously the mouse, and basically you move from point to point by turns. One thing you're going to notice is that little shield icon. That actually signifies how much protection I have, which means my top half can actually get shot. I'm not that protected, none of these areas are, and you can see why, because look, see, it's not too protected. If someone was to shoot above me, they might be able to shoot my little head there. So moving to points with higher coverage is much better in a big part of this game altogether. So moving your squad isn't just an easy cakewalk. There's enemies you're going to be facing, and keep in mind of this, I can't just move as much as I want. I only have a certain amount of space I can move within each turn with each character, depending on who they are, where they are, and etc. Most of the missions in this game, you're basically going to be attacking first. And sometimes, of course, you'll be on the defense, but most of the time, you're the attacker. So you got to use basically your sneaky skills to get from place to place. So that means you got to use your sneaky skills to get from place to place and be in the shadows and hide away from your enemy. And you can see you can traverse areas a little bit more uniquely than certain turn-based RPGs or tactical RPGs of this kind. This is a huge draw to what makes XCOM so cool. Plus there's aliens. Did I mention the aliens? So basically it's all sneaking and finding good coverage when possible, and then eventually you have your attacks. Now again, you can see all these little red blocks here. This signifies that they can see me in all these areas. So if I move right here, the instantly see me and they'll shoot at me because they know I'm a bad guy. I can't shoot them from back here with this particular guy, with this gun, with this place that I'm at. So it's all strategy. You gotta think through your decisions. So one of the more unique modes of XCOM is this tactical mode. It basically puts you in third person so you get a different perspective of the enemies that you're seeing. So instead of just seeing them like this, I can actually see them in a different light and get different tactical ideas, and also fire. And it'll give you an idea of your critical hit chance as well as your hit ratio, meaning how likely are you to actually succeed with this idea that you have, which is shoot them, do something to them, you know. And also it gives you the warning, will it reveal the squad, will it not, and obviously it'll end your turn. So basically everything I need to know is on the screen during this tactical mode. It's kind of cool. It tells you more than most games would. I'm going to fire the weapon, and you can see I fired the weapon and I got to kill the guy. But now they know where I'm at, so now I'm revealed. Now the attack is on, they're going to come after me. And now that they can see us, our tactical advantage of not being seen is basically over, and we should just move more based on, well, we can actually hide. Moving so close to the enemy like we are now gives us an opportunity to get a better shot on the enemy. And we could always go back into this tactical mode and see what we actually can do. Enemies all have very different weapons, of course, and that makes the game even more interesting. Just like your heroes, there's a whole mini-game of, hey, get the best heroes you can. They have the best enemy aliens they can have, so it's a lot of fun. But you see what just happened? My mate just got shot down. No! And moving her here, we had protection on this side halfway, but we lost all protection when they circled us and got us over there. Now she's dead. We have to live with that consequence. There's no bring her back. We're going to go back into our tactical mode here and shoot this mother... Bye-bye! So another big part of this game is sometimes going from point to point, places that you need to get interest points, you know, things you need to collect, etc. And obviously there's some unique, fun ways of doing that, like you've seen, we just went through a window. Also, looting the enemy's bodies is a good idea. In this case, the game thinks the enemy is still there, and it's not, but you get the idea. We at least get something off it. We got a scope, which is very cool. No one uses doors anymore, do they? Oh, the alien beasties are coming for reinforcements. While in buildings, basically you can hack these little computer things and you can actually gain access to temporary bonuses in different rooms and things you actually do need to get to. Helps you get access to areas that you shouldn't be able to get into, sometimes for bonuses, sometimes for just basic things that you absolutely do need for the mission, like right now.
Yes.
Looks like there's an access panel attached.
Get out of here.
You also have extraction missions, which aren't too bad, but you actually can carry people, like carry a unit like a fallen soldier, or someone who's unconscious, which is pretty cool. So now the strategy's on. We can fight them, but we also have to run. We have to run and fight. We don't know what else is over here. There could be so much more coming our way. Some environments are destructible. In this particular case, we're going to throw a grenade over there. Pretty darn cool. Just be careful not to kill your whole team in the process.
Fire in the hole.
Alright, extract point is out the door we just created. No one uses doors anymore. We all use windows and blowing holes in walls. Yeah, doors are just old school. We don't go there anymore. But you can see your unit does move a lot slower when you're holding, you know, someone on your back, which you might expect, because obviously it's going to be heavier than by yourself. So you got to keep in mind your guy is a bit slower. Don't bring him out in dangerous combat unless you have to. Oh god, they're still able to fire at us though. We gotta get out of this harm's way. Another thing is when you're trying to get out of an area, you need to call for the evac. In this case, we have someone on our back. We really need to plan out this evac smart. We're gonna put it right there because there's nowhere else we really can go. Then after that, you actually have to select evac and it'll help you rope your way out of it. The rest of your team, if they're nearby, should be able to get out of the evac zone, so that's not too bad. It doesn't make it too tedious to get your guys to the evac zone. You also get the ideas of promoting soldiers, weapon upgrades, different customizations, loadouts, etc. And you also get names with all these people, so you kind of get attached to them. It's interesting, it's a cool concept. So I'm going to promote her. Well, now she's promoted. Great, she's got a new ability. Yes, as you upgrade soldiers or give them promotions, they will gain new abilities. So that's basically the bare bones idea of it. And then of course you've got the bridge, which is where you'll do all of the main missions and all the story elements of this game.
Be the first to know.
Attention. Unauthorized presence detected.
Commander.
So from the bridge you can go on those missions and you can take whoever you choose with the kind of weapons that you want them to have. And you can see what their specials are, their abilities, and what they're good at. And it's kind of cool. So if you don't like something about someone, if you don't like what they're wearing or what they're using, if you have other things to you, you can change their whole, role essentially. A sniper, shotgun, etc. Assuming you have that. And you can see how good they are at different things such as their health, mobility, their aim. It's stuff like that. It's pretty cool. And how good they are at hacking. Are they fast at hacking, slow at hacking? And it's all kind of interesting, all kind of cool. You can see the stats are unique to each character. So before each mission, or during the travels to the mission, which is basically your loading screen, you get the briefing of what you're supposed to do and what the idea is to be done. And it's kind of cool. It gives you an idea. You really feel like you're there with the team. You're leading this team, so you need to be in charge. You're kind of like the omnis leader of it all, which is kind of cool. So in case you didn't pay attention to the briefing, basically the idea is the objectives are also in the left hand corner. One thing to note about this game is you do have the option to go higher and lower with the camera. I know that sounds kind of silly, but it gives you an idea, and sometimes you're going to need to use that different perspective when going in large buildings, especially with more than one floor. Right now we're in the shadows, we're staying hidden. You can see that by the indicator at the top of the screen. So right now we're on the move trying to get to that bomb thingy, or the converter, before it explodes, because it basically becomes a bomb once it explodes, okay? It's kind of a tricky mess. There it is. And we only have 8 turns to get there. 8 turns, that's crazy. Which means we're kind of on a time basis, meaning every turn we do, meaning when all our men have moved at least one time, that's a turn. So that means we only have a small amount of time to actually get all this done. We don't know where the aliens are just yet, so we got to keep it a little bit, obviously straightforward. We got to just move forward while staying protected here. I'm going to actually put them close to each other, just in case we need to target up and team up on some enemies here. But the idea is usually you want to keep your team a little spread out, but not too spread out, because you don't want the lone wolf syndrome to take effect and have your guy basically die, and that's what's going to happen if you keep them too far apart. So you do get different interactions with the environment. In this case, we can open this door here to see what's in there, and if there was something good, we could actually grab it. Or we can even go up, if you see right there on the ladder, which would give us a different strategic point of view. So how we do that is we actually have to go up like this, so that we're on the other top floor, and we can go just like that and get up top to get that point of view. And next time I would recommend hunkering down a bit, because this is way too obvious. They're going to see me anytime now. I'm moving the whole team forward while I'm keeping him back there, because we need to get to that converter. That's the important part right now. Okay, now we got both of them on the roof. I love it. So it looks like they actually moved the other direction. Okay. There's also a little hut over here. You can see we could have gone in there as well. There's a lot of different ways to play each individual level. Even if you replay a level, there's no telling where the aliens are going to come from. So it's always going to be a little bit different. Now, we need to keep in mind right now, we are pretty far back and we can't really do anything to help the team. You can actually shuffle through your team, so you don't need to wait for the game to tell you who you can actually use to move when you want to move them. Keep in mind of that. You can shuffle, and that really does come in effect to help a lot. Oh no, they're going to see me. Are they going to see me? Not yet, not yet. Oh, don't let them see me yet. Alright, let's see. Their aliens are right there too, so we can see he's going to get ambushed if we don't get involved in this now. The aliens are over here, and we already know there's aliens over here, so there's a bit of a problem there. We need to get these guys a bit closer to the action, because they're just a bit too far out. We need to find somewhere where we could still kill them and have some protection. Let's go over there. Get you hidden over there, so that way maybe we can get a good shot next turn.
Moving out.
On this bad guy, which we're going to do. Get him out of the way. Looks like we give him some damage. We didn't actually kill him on that one. That's the bad side. Now we're out of the shadows. Now it's a game of attack. You see, we broke that stealthy mission up. We broke that stealthiness up. Now we actually have to deal with the consequences for it. So, but that's a different way to play this game. It's fine. Let's get a crit hit off him and get him down. Alright. Oh no. Uh-oh. Ooh. But he missed. Yes, you can actually miss in this game. Keep in mind of that. Oh no, they're very upset with me for being up there. How dare you get close to this exploding bomb in about 6 more turns. Oh. Oh. There goes my backup partner. She's dead. Oh, luckily he missed me on that one. I don't even know how he did. What a bad shot he must be. Now it's key that we get him over here to do a little bit more damage. We have to keep him within the blue, otherwise we won't be able to attack this turn. Keep in mind of that. So we're going to end up keeping him kind of in the open for a minute. Now we have a 40% crit chance, so what we're going to do is going to get a little shot on him real quick here. Oh no! Oh, we did get him, yes! Alright, he's also going to have a promotion, so yeah, your team can actually level up throughout the game as well. Alright, we're super close, but we didn't even kill him with that, no! So the good thing about having this ranger here is she's also a close combat specialist. So what I'm going to end up doing is actually coming over here, choosing a spot where we can actually do, you can see the crit chance of 88. Let's do some damage with this sword here on him. There we go. Taken out like a beast, yeah? Gotta love the additional melee. And look at that little glitch there, pretty cool. Alright, that alien decided to back off a bit. That works out good for us. Let's pick up this extra customizable here. It's just going to be a scope more than likely, but it's still something we need and we can use to upgrade and customize our weapon.
Moving.
Let's get you to that converter. You know what? I'm sick and tired of you, mate. Let's get you down. There we go. You tried to run, but you end up dying in the long run. And let's hack this converter. And pretty straightforward, let's get this hack going. Alright. Disarm the detonator. Wonderful.
I'm engine tow.
Well done. Readings are returning to normal. Well, mostly normal. Firebrand is en route, but I wouldn't take any chances. Eliminate all remaining hostiles in the area before evac.
Oh yeah. Oh no. There's more.
Although they bear some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion,
Oh no.
the genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
Keep in mind she's not the best for long range combat, so I'm going to keep her back a bit. Hopefully we can get these guys down here. Ooh. Got me good on that one. No, he's gonna kill him. Oh, missed him, luckily.
Fire over here!
Nice. Luckily, we're getting misses, which is really good, thankfully. This is very interesting when you get a lot of misses, because you never know what to expect. Whether you're going to lose that person of the team, or you're going to keep them on the team. And this is where the fun of this game really comes down. We're going to get a 40% crit chance. Let's get him down. There we go. Down for the count. Alright, that's one down. Two more to go. Now we need to get rid of you, because you're a problem. But as for taking a little tactical advantage to the top roof here, taking a little tactical advantage on the roof now, I have two options. I can either kill him, or I can kill you over there trying to hide behind the tree. Well, I have a 60% chance that I'm going to hit you, and I've got a complete kill if I do that. Or 58% chance that I won't get the kill no matter what. I think I'll take my options like this. Alright. Right, now we have to think about this guy here, because we don't want to lose her. She's pretty darn special. So we don't want to be too stupid with this, but let's get her down this way. What's he going to do? No! Some shadow clones, no! The zombie thingies. He's basically using soldiers of the dead to fill in for the real soldiers he just lost. What a sad piece of resistance that is. But once I kill you, I won't need them anymore. Okay, let's have a little fun. Let's throw a grenade at you. Yep, you can throw grenades. It's fun. Oh! He's so upset with me. He's like, how dare you? You just blew up that whole area there. How dare you? Well, I did it, okay? What are you going to do about it? Let's have her come in for a sword kill right there. Okay. There we go. That took out that problem. And as you can see right there, once you kill the one that's actually controlling those little zombies, you don't need anything anymore. So we killed all of them on this level. You can see we got a good rating for the level and we got all the enemies killed. We did what we were supposed to do. But basically that's the idea of XCOM 2. It's pretty straightforward, pretty simple, but it's a lot of fun and it's a really good tactical turn-based RPG. Anyways guys, until next time, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This has been Gamer Today.